As from the picture you can see, in this video we will be discussing about the small arms industry in India and the recent change that has happened in defense industry, that negative list of import that we will also discuss in the end. So let's start. So what is the recent contest? The army decision to go ahead with a second order of 72,000 SIG 716 assault rifle from the US is yet another setback to the private small arms industry in India and sharpen focus on the government's inability to kick-start AK-203 production factory in Amethi. When the order for SIG assault rifle is placed under the option clause of original contract signed for 72,400 rifle, it would mean that over 1.4 lakh 7.62 into 51 rifle in total will be bought off the shelf from abroad without a Make in India initiative. The domestic industry said the army decision is not surprising, but indeed a setback to them and doesn't align with the government's Atmanirbharta push, that is self-reliant India. So, what has been the issue of concern for the Indian manufacturer who are into the small arm sector? So, in the recent time, the import of a small arm has been increasing. Like you can see, recently we have placed an order of 72,000 SIG assault rifle from the US. Assault rifle. The army has been attempting to replace the indigenous Indian national small arm system rifle with a modern rifle. Earlier in February 2019, the Defense Ministry procured 72,400 SIG 716 assault rifle from US through fast track procurement, most of which were for the army. The remaining demand of over 7 lakh rifle was to be met through the licensed manufacturer of Russian AK-203 rifle in India through a joint venture with the Ordnance Factory Board. However, the final deal has been stuck over the issue of pricing. So that you can see there is an increase in import of small arms from the other country. And secondly, there has been no big order for domestic manufacturer. In the last few years, several Indian companies have invested in the small arms segment. The government also opened up the ammunition sector to the private sector given the large requirement of a small arm. The government of India has opened up the FDI up to 74% and in case to case basis it has even increased to 100%. The Indian companies are capable of making small arms with over 50% indigenous content and it can also match the price and timeline. However, in dearth of any major order, the Indian companies are now looking for smaller order from police and central armed police forces. Further, Indian companies are also not considered for deal through the fast track procurement, which is limited to foreign vendor currently. So the deal through fast track procurement is only for foreign vendor. So after we have seen that recently there has been negative list of defense items that has been put by the defense minister Rajnath Singh. So what is this? Defense minister has announced a list of 101 items that the defense ministry will stop importing. The negative list means that the armed forces will only procure all of these 101 items from domestic manufacturer. The manufacturer could be private sector player or defense public sector undertaking. The manufacturer can develop these items by using their own design and development capability, or they can also adopt the technology that can be designed by the Defense Research and Development Organization, that is DRDO. So why the negative list has been declared. As per Stockholm International Peace Research Institute, India has been the second largest importer between 2014 and 19. The government wants to reduce the dependence on imported item in defense. By denying the possibility of importing the item on the list, the domestic industry is given an opportunity to manufacture for the need of the forces. Announcing the policy, the Defense Ministry is now ready for a big push to Atmanirbhar Bharat initiative. So this has been declared under the Atmanirbhar Bharat initiative. The ministry will introduce import embargo 101 item beyond given timeline to boost indigenization of defense production. So through this, government is pushing the Atmanirbharta program. So what are the other thing in this? I would like to conclude that the defense ministry should raise the FDI in defense manufacturing from 49% to 74% under automatic route. Should also improve the autonomy and accountability of Ordnance Factory Board by their corporatization. It also should build a time-bound defense procurement process and faster decision making. So all this will help in making Indian defense industry grow at a faster rate, and the order should be placed on the domestic manufacturer. Thank you. Stay healthy, stay safe.